It's a part of the world I never thought I would ever get to see, much less live or study. So what a great opportunity.
It was the best way for me to travel around and learn languages and get to know this world.
It's an excellent education that I am getting here. And it's not only in class setting, it happens at the dorms, it happens outside of class. It happens when I'm walking in the street, I'm talking to local residents of China.
It's just an adventure every day.
上海纽约大学是一个非常特殊的高等教育的机构，这样的一个国际化的氛围，为我们学生理解各种不同的文化，与不同文化背景的人沟通、交流、合作，是提供了一个难得的机会。
NYU Shanghai was designed from the ground up to provide a true 21st century education. Life today requires a very different kind of education than what constituted a world-class education when I was a student. It starts with the same platform, of course. You have to get a liberal education, you have to learn the arts and sciences. But then on top of that, we have three key features that are unique to our institution. The importance of China, the importance of cross-cultural effectiveness, and the importance of great cities. You have a constellation that exists here that just doesn't exist anywhere else.
It's unique in that it's such a generally global institution.
50% of the student body is Chinese, but they're from all over China. Some are from the north, some are from the south, some are from Shanghai. And in the States, we're all from different areas of the States. And then you have people from Peru, from Thailand.
I can speak to my friend from Pakistan or my friend from China and hear about their perspectives.
I think NYU Shanghai just makes you more aware of what's happening in the world because you're not just studying with students primarily from the same background and who has the same experience as you. These people are all coming here with different perspectives and different ways of looking at the world and different experiences back home.
We discuss issues, essentially. Really controversial issues. As an American, I don't even know all of America's views because America itself is also really diverse, but then you have people who are speaking from France, from Morocco. I have a friend from Morocco. I've never met anyone from Morocco. And to hear all their opinions, it really furthers your education in a way that I don't think I would have gotten at any other university.
The academic experience here is very interesting. The students take a number of core courses in social sciences and humanities, which are partly global in perspective and partly specifically about China.
You're not just go deep on certain fields, but you also get broad knowledge of other things.
We have this requirement called GPS, Global Perspectives on Society. That's kind of like a mesh of philosophy, literature, political science, and history all mixed up into one. For international students, we have a Chinese requirement, which is essential to living in Shanghai. So we're all learning Chinese together.
I'm studying business now, but last semester I studied neuroscience, so I'm looking at different majors in different classes.
We don't need to announce our major until the second semester of your sophomore year, which is something really exciting because I get to experience a lot of different majors, interactive media, business and finance, even economics. I get to explore more about myself and then make a decision.
We don't tell them what we want them to learn. We give them tool sets and then we ask them, what are you interested in? What are you curious about? What do you see in the world that you'd like to know more about? And then how can we help you, figure that out? Being in China right now is incredible and affords opportunities that just aren't available to you in other places.
Shanghai is the city that any university should want to be in if it wants to expose students to the dynamism of Asia today.
Living in Shanghai in the beginning seems very chaotic, very overwhelming. And then pretty soon you realize that living in Shanghai is actually very easy and very interesting because it's very international. They are used to people from all over the world.
Especially as a business and finance major, being in Shanghai, it's arguably the Eastern Hemisphere's financial capital. So being here, you can really see what it's all about.
Shanghai is a very ancient city and a very new one in that in the last 20-25 years it's completely boomed.
We have had a number of different classes that draw on the resources of the city. In some of our social science classes, students have been able to use the city as their classroom in different ways. In economics, of course, and in business, This is one of the great centers of the world. Our campus is located in the heart of the financial district of Pudong, which is the new area of Shanghai that's really come into being in the last couple of decades. This campus building has been built in a state-of-the-art way. It has a beautiful library. It has phenomenal views in all directions. It has good classrooms with up-to-date technology. We're very conscious, and I'm certainly conscious of this myself as a parent, that this is, for some families, this is a very long way away to be, and that we have to really be there for people to help them out. On the academic side, we have our wonderful academic resource center. If you're having a problem in a class, and you don't really want to go to the professor and say, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, you would go to one of the GAFs, the Global Academic Fellows, and say, I need you to explain to me what that class was all about because I really didn't get it. We have a very robust student life department, including health and wellness. There are a lot of people around who can help you if you have a problem, if you want to just say to somebody, I'm not quite sure about this, and could you help me out?
You get to know they're actually normal people just like you, and there are like much more similarities than differences.
We know that we're trying to build relationships that are going to be forever, and we all believe that we're all going to be successful, and we're all invested in helping each other get there.
Because we are rooted in NYU, we have access to a lot of research facilities, we have access to a lot of study away sites, we have access to that whole other sort of network that backs us up in case we don't have something here.
You know, a lot of people, especially my mother, were kind of concerned about going to the other side of the world, but I figured if NYU was confident enough to put their name on it, there wasn't going to be an issue. You know, nowhere else that, as far as I'm concerned, you know, no other university has such a vast and, you know, powerful global network, so I'm pretty excited to take the opportunity to go explore within the NYU name.
Coming from a half Hungarian, half Japanese background, I really wanted to experience more and more cultures. NYU offers me this experience. That means that I can travel around the world.
Where do I want to go? Do I want to go to Abu Dhabi? Do I want to go to Buenos Aires, to Madrid?
So right now I'm studying abroad in New York. I'm taking some acting, singing and dancing courses, and it's just something that I've never experienced before.
Today, there are no boundaries. Today, we can move, we can think, and we can appreciate culture and vision and language in a way that was simply impossible before now.
但是上海纽约大学，我们有意培养具有全球视野的国际化创新人才，这就要求我们的学生，他不仅是学习很努力、很聪明，而且我们的学生也要培养他们的这种全球视野和与不同文化背景的人相互理解、沟通、交流和合作。
All of us are very different. But the one thing we do have inside of us is a bit of adventure and courage.
You have to be a certain kind of person to come here. You have to be willing to expect the unexpected.
Don't be intimidated or don't feel nervous by the size of the city or the people that it holds. Everything's different. Every day is an adventure, and around any corner there's something new, something different to see every single day.
We want to prepare a group of students who are going to be on the cutting edge in every field. On the cutting edge in business, on the cutting edge in academics, on the cutting edge in the arts, on the cutting edge in government, in public service. We want to create a group of students who are comfortable moving all around the world, interacting with people just like themselves, who have the intellectual skills and the values that are needed to be leaders in this century.
I would not experience what I've experienced here at any other college.
The people we have, the culture we have, the opportunities we have, everything that we have here in Shanghai builds you up for an international lifestyle.
I think my total life changed because of this decision.
There's so many opportunities for travel, for life experience.
Just waking up every day and knowing that I'll probably learn something new about the world that I didn't know before is a pretty big motivation to get out of bed.
It's really an adventure. It's really amazing to live here, and I'm really glad that I came here.